Years in the police now, and obviously from patrolling on the streets onto my current role, which is in neighbourhood policing, and we often have problems with the younger members of the community when they get to secondary school. They suddenly find they're socialising more, they go out with their friends rather than staying with the family, and their links to their family are a lot less, but their links to their friends are a lot stronger, and their friends have a lot more influence on them. So we see peer pressure beginning to kick in, and their behaviour is influenced very much by what their friends say. What we kind of find is that some of the bad influences can come through quite strong. What we would really like to see is a place where they can get positive feedback, positive information when they've got a problem. And certainly we see the hub as being a great place for people to go, where they can get some good information and some sound advice about the problems that are affecting them. We don't see problems particularly from one social area. It's a misconception in the islands that a certain type of person will do a crime. Well, we find in the same way as domestic violence that there's no one source where the problems come from. People have problems wherever they come from in life, and everyone needs someone to talk to. I've seen a larger amount of people with psychological problems, if you like. Certainly issues of bullying a lot more pronounced now than they were 20 years ago. People are more keen to speak about them. And as I always say, problem shared is problem halved. And I think one of the big problems is isolation. And certainly in this community, there's nowhere to run to. There's nowhere, everyone knows your business. So there is no independent people you can go and chat to, really. And once you've exhausted the circle of friends and family, then you really are stuck, you're on your own. I see it with suicides, and I see it with people who come to notice with us, people fighting, striking out, fighting back. We deal with that all the time. But it was the whole idea behind neighbourhood policing is to try and strike at the roots of that and cut that out at the roots before it becomes a problem. And working with outside agencies, people like YPG, it's a great thing for us because we haven't got all the answers, but it's certainly nice to have someone that we can point problem people to, or people with problems too. The staff at the hub are well trained, they're experienced people, they know youth work, and they're just an ideal resource that people can go and use if they've got a problem in the island.